Hello everyone, this is Tynrael. Welcome back to another episode of Captive Minecraft 2. You might have seen I have upgraded to iron pants. I've also cleaned out this opening cave a little bit to make it safer. You can hear the spiders. They are still a problem. Some of you are probably saying something or thinking something along the lines of, I should probably destroy this spider spawner. And you are probably right. I've had quite a large number of spiders spawning here in this well-lit up area with a number of torches that exist as they are right now. I still have spiders spawning in here. But if I ever want to make an experience farm, there's going to be all these spawners next to each other. Another thing that I had a problem with is in this lower area, I had slabs making a little gateway. Spiders were crawling through the half block. I don't know if that is because of the snapshot version that this was built for, or what might be causing that, but I had spiders coming out all over the place where I did not think that they'd be able to get through. I also had some come around the corners of these fence posts where I had my sand. It's been a little bit of a scare, but since I upgraded to having the armor, it hasn't been too dangerous. There may be a little bit of sync issue between what I'm saying and what I'm doing. I just installed a new sound card to go with the microphone that I upgraded to recently. And I hadn't realized that my recording software had defaulted my microphone input, which I record in a second channel, to be my game audio. So I ended up with 2 tracks of the audio, and the entire time I was speaking, I didn't actually record any of the microphone audio. So I'm just going to continue down and try to find another mine shaft or something that's a little more interesting. I don't have a whole lot of coal right now, and so my torch supply is very small. I also don't have a lot of wood with me right now. I've been stashing it up towards the surface in case I have some sort of catastrophic failure. I don't want to die and lose things that may be precious resources. The mushroom stew has been a pretty big lifesaver. I don't think that the only other food I've found has been a couple apples and some pie that I got from a chest up on the surface. So without the stew, I would have a harder time healing from the poison that I kept getting afflicted with from the cave spiders. I'm going to try and borrow a couple of these torches. I'm also counting down 5 blocks because based on what I experienced earlier for the mine shafts, it seemed like they had added some content about 5 blocks apart. I didn't find an opening or anything, but I did find a large supply of iron, which is perfect for allowing me to fill out my armor, as well as create weapons if I feel like I get enough. Right now, cobblestone is very disposable, and I'm preferring to use it over iron weapons. But if I get enough iron, I will definitely start upgrading so that if I get in a bad situation, I'm not slowly reducing the mobs that are surrounding me. I'm also very happy about finding this little supply of coal so that I can make some torches and not have to keep darkening the area behind me. I'm just poking some holes around to see if I can find some interesting ores or maybe another opening. I hear a zombie somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where he's coming from. And I continue to find more iron. I'm right below the lower spider mine shaft, and I only hear a couple of them, so they're not spawning too ridiculously fast. The spawner is just in a portion of the mine shaft that I'm not able to get to due to the current location of the world border. And even though I did find that coal, I want to use it for smelting, so I'm going to recover some of my torches. And then I'm going to indent this with a slab just a little so that I remember that if I'm just running down the stairs, there is something in there. I'm going to count down 5 more, 6 just because this levels out, and poke some more holes. Again, it doesn't look like there's another mine shaft down here, but there is a good amount of iron. The next achievement that I think I can really get is finding diamonds. I don't think that there's anything else that's really applicable for what I'm able to get. I would like to unlock some more of the monuments and see what rewards they give you, but I need blue and yellow for what I currently have access to. So I have to find a dungeon to get dandelion or find some lapis lazuli somewhere. I think that lapis, if this is based on the height levels from vanilla for where you would expect those ores to spawn, would be pretty far away because this map started at a higher height level. And it's mostly vertical, so I guess that makes sense. And like above, I'm just going to sink a slab in here to remind me that there's a little bit of an area that I've dug out here. $28 iron and counting. And now I have finally found another opening. The fact that the opening extends outside the world border is a little bit of a concern, because it means that enemies can be where I will not be able to get to them. I hear monsters, but I'm not sure where they are, so before I jump down and explore anything, I'm going to open up my visibility around the area. And there's supports for another mine area, so this area is also open. Because of what I'm standing on, it also means that there is a wall between these two areas, so they may not be connected. I want to be cautious about extending out on this area too far, because the skeletons could shoot me off, and if there's a creeper down there, he would make things very unpleasant. Yeah, it looks like that area is closed off from the next room. This is more open, and I think it is a better place to sink into. That's where all the zombies noise is coming from. I don't know if there's a zombie spawner down here, maybe? But I want to pick off as many as I can before I go down, and I know that there is also a skeleton or two lurking around the corners. I've got a single torch, so now's the perfect time to make some more torches. And let's go down and check it out. Yeah, he won't come out. I'll dig down so that I'm able to get up if I have to. Okay, I've got 3 open passages. Let's close those off so no creepers come wandering in. More and more and more iron. These look like they extend pretty far. Even if I unlock all the achievements, I'm not sure how much of them I would be able to get to. And I'm also running short on my wood supply, at least from what I've brought down with me. On the surface I have more. And I will leave those fences there. Something probably could go over the block for that last one, but I didn't see anything, so I'm just going to open my way into the other side of this area. I hear more zombies, but I do not see any. I'm just going to dig through this side of the border and put torches in the corners to cover the most area, and then probably put another torch in the middle. And I've opened up everything that I can for this current mineshaft level, and I'm not seeing the origin of the zombie noises. And I'll need to reconnect my stairway down so that I can get back up. And of course that blocks the light a little bit. So I'll dig this out and work my way back up to let the light enter in from the other torches that I put up here in the middle. I think the backside of this should be illuminated enough. I think it sounds like I hear a skeleton too. And I'm gonna grab these fences because I need to come up with a better pen for my cows. And eventually I will get wheat so that I can take that cow that jumped down the hole through some means of mischief and is currently blocked in by my red clay monument, and bring him back up and pen him in so that he's definitely not going to get anywhere. And the level of iron that we found has definitely meant that we can get iron weapons. Definitely. I'd also like to get a bow. I don't have many arrows, and I haven't been mining much flint or much gravel to get flint. But it would be convenient to have in case we really needed it. And I have so much stuff on me, I'm going to head back to the surface and deposit some of it. My weapons are also getting low on durability, so I'm going to make a few new ones. I'm always worried about a cave spider jumping out and mauling me on my way up, even though this area looks to be illuminated enough. I was still seeing some spiders. I think that now that I filled in the meshes or the grates that I had with the slabs, I think that that may have been the cause of the problem. And this spider probably wandered down from above, so I think that so far this level may be properly illuminated now. Instead of going all the way to the surface, I think that I will use the little amount of wood that I have to set up a mid-between station. Maybe a crafting bench and a couple furnaces, because I have the 32 iron that I need to smelt up. And that leaves me with enough sticks to make some torches, as well as to replenish my tool supply. I should probably also consider iron for the pickaxes in case I do find diamonds, but for now, I'll continue making use of the cobblestone. And the furnaces will burn 8 each, so 16 per side to coal. And I need to find some use for those zombie brains. I'll check the wiki probably after this episode. I don't know if they're completely junk items. At least with the bones, I can break them down for bone meal to grow wheat when I get it. So that I don't have to wait so long to start making a farm to pursue cake and bread. If I could find more skeletons to get more bones, that would also be good, because the number of bones that I have will only last so long. But aside from this pretty boring multi-opening mine hub, I haven't really found anything that interesting this episode. I expect there's gotta be something interesting down here. I have to find enough items to unlock several more monuments, complete a bunch of achievements, get obsidian, go to the... In the third one, you go to the nether. So I'm hoping that you do in this one. I think that would add quite a lot. And I'd be curious to see how they set it up, if they maintained the same high vertical stretched out map for the nether. It'd be interesting to see how that was managed with the lava that you would expect to see in the nether. And I've got iron for days, so iron pickaxes, iron swords. As long as I don't die and lose all my armor, I should have plenty to go for a long time. Of course, if I do die and lose all my armor, I would want this iron to protect myself again. I'm just going to curve around this corner following the border. I don't think I need to block things up behind me. It looks safe enough. And it's dark, but it looks like there's a little bit of a drop down here. Yeah, that drop goes pretty far. A bunch of skeletons. I can't see what else is down there. Well, it looks like there's a mid-level here that also has skeletons. That will not get within reach of my sword. I'm gonna have to go down there. Oh, now he'll climb up, so let's kill him. It looks like this is a pretty safe corner. More skeletons. A lot more skeletons. And I'm 2 blocks down, so I can't jump back up right now. It's dark here, so these are going to continue to spawn. I'm going to back up and eat something so that I can heal back up. I'll get this iron and find more iron. It looks like this is another extension of the mine shaft. I see lots of space that goes out beyond the world border that I'm not able to access right now. And I need to put down some torches. And there are so many skeletons, there must be at least one spawner somewhere. I hear spiders as well, but the skeletons are everywhere. Ah, there's that one spider. It also looks like there's a a wall of red clay. That is strange. I'll have to investigate that at some point. But these skeletons are non-stop coming from somewhere. I need to follow them down to where they're coming from and light that up. Oh, I missed. I will come back to that. Let's replace that torch somewhere more useful. There's so many skeletons. Looks like there's a little cave down there. Oh, there's a spawner. And a chest. Let's drag them out a little. Now that I put a torch down there, should reduce the spawning. I can clean them out a little more safely. But my sword is almost ready to break, so I need to swap that out. Two chests, that's even better. And something in armor. So many skeletons. What I would not give for a bucket of lava. And there are some brown mushrooms. The red mushrooms I don't care about so much because I don't want to combine them for a stew. Because I have the mushrooms, but I want the brown ones for damage potions. I don't imagine I would use damage potions just for the captive Minecraft itself. But if I were going to make a mob farm, it's my preference to finish up a large group of mobs with the damage potions. And I'll just redistribute these torches a little. I don't think anything down here is dark enough for this skeleton spawner to keep operating. But there is that big opening back there. Now let's take a look at what is in these chests. A name tag. I have probably only... I'm not actually ever sure I've used a name tag in any vanilla Minecraft or at all. I'll take these chests with me. Seeds. Now all I need is dirt, and then I can plant grass, which would be useful for... I don't know. If I found a large amount of dirt, I could try setting up a passive mob spawning area, possibly on the surface. But I will come back and explore the rest of this area down here in the next episode. I want to go back up to the surface and show you guys a little trick that you may be aware of or may not know about. For something that I learned from the third Captive Minecraft. So I'm just going to run back up to my midway station. And I hear spiders, so I hope that nothing mauls me to death and poisons me too drastically. I'll move this torch for a moment. Now if I go and I pull out a chest and stick it next to this chest that is out of my reach, it will connect so that I can access it. Gold nuggets and Bane of Arthropods and Unbreaking. Sting. Obviously a Hobbit reference. Or, I guess Lord of the Rings in general. This bans those. But, the fact that that is there, up by these two levels of the spider spawning areas, makes me feel like I might have been able to access it earlier. I don't see a clear achievement that would allow me to expand that further. Because there's not enough space where I am now to do the sniper duel, I don't have any wheat to do either of those. I could do the on a rail if I felt like holding forward for half an hour on a little tiny track. I think that would work. Other than that, it's fishing and finding diamonds. I haven't seen any water, and diamond level is quite far away. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like, and I will see you next time.